For billions of years, Earth has been our only home, our cradle, the one place in the vast cosmic ocean where we know life exists. But what happens when our sun, that life-giving star, begins to die? When our own planet is no longer enough to sustain the teeming billions of humans who call it home? Will we escape our celestial cradle? Will we find new worlds, new homes amongst the stars? Or will we be trapped here, forever prisoners of a dying solar system, our legacy nothing more than dust on a barren rock? Today, we face the ultimate question. Can we, the descendants of the very first star stuff, become an interstellar species? This isn't some far-fetched science fiction fantasy, my friends. This is about the survival of humankind. This is about our future. For billions of years, Earth has been our only home. But what happens when our sun dies? When our planet is no longer enough? Will we escape? Will we find new worlds? Or will we be trapped, forever prisoners of our own solar system? Today we face the ultimate question. Can we become an interstellar species? This isn't just science fiction anymore. This is our future. Now, I know what you might be thinking. We've got time, right? Billions of years before the sun throws its final tantrum, but here's the cold, hard truth. We don't have billions of years, not really. In about 1 billion years, give or take a few million, the sun's increasing luminosity will start to wreak havoc on our planet. Oceans will evaporate, the atmosphere will thin, Earth, our lush, vibrant planet, will transform into a dry, scorching wasteland. Long before our sun becomes a red giant, Earth will be uninhabitable for humans, and that's just the beginning of the end. 5 billion years from now, our sun will die. It will exhaust its nuclear fuel and expand into a red giant, a monstrous stellar behemoth, engulfing the inner planets, including our own. After putting on its final dazzling show of cosmic fireworks, the sun will shrink down into a white dwarf, a mere shadow of its former self. So we face a choice with cosmic consequences. We can sit here on this pale blue dot and wait for the inevitable, or we can do what humans have always done: adapt, innovate, and dare I say, escape. You can choose to become a multiplanetary species, a space-faring civilization that calls not just one planet, but many home. The universe is vast, filled with trillions upon trillions of stars, and even more planets. It beckons us, challenges us to break free from our terrestrial cradle and venture out into the great unknown. We have the potential within us. We have the ingenuity, the curiosity, the unyielding drive to push the boundaries of what's possible. We just need the will, collective determination to make it happen. So let's not wait until we're barbecued by an aging sun. The time to find a new home is now. The time to become an interstellar species is now. Alright, so we've established that we need to get out of Dodge before Dodge becomes a cosmic BBQ. But here's the rub: space is big, really, really big. It's mind-bogglingly, incomprehensibly vast. If we hopped on the fastest spaceship we have right now, it would take us something like 75,000 years to reach Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our sun. That's longer than all of recorded human history. Times 10, we're talking about sending a horse-drawn carriage to another galaxy. We need something a bit faster. Wouldn't you say? We need a technological leap that would make the Apollo missions look like a stroll around the block. We need to be thinking about fusion rockets, engines powered by the very same force that fuels the stars. We're talking about reaching speeds that are a significant fraction of the speed of light. Or how about light sails? Imagine massive reflective sails pushed through the void by the power lasers, reaching a significant percentage of the speed of light. And then there's the holy grail of interstellar travel, antimatter engines. Pure energy capable of propelling us to speeds previously unimaginable. But, and this is a big but, harnessing and controlling antimatter is like trying to hold a miniature supernova in the palm of your hand. And then there's the ultimate shortcut, the stuff of science fiction dreams, wormholes. Imagine folding space-time itself, creating tunnels that connect distant points in the universe, allowing for instantaneous travel between stars. If, and that's a huge if, wormholes even exist, and if we can figure out how to create and control them, then we're not just talking about interstellar travel. We're talking about becoming a galactic civilization. These are just a few of the possibilities, the wild, mind-bending ideas that scientists and engineers are exploring right now. And if we crack even one of these, if we can overcome the immense technological hurdles, then we're no longer just earthlings. We become pioneers, explorers on a cosmic scale. We become a galactic species. Chapter 3. The hunt for a new Earth. Where would we go? So we've covered the how. Now let's talk about the where. Where in this vast cosmic ocean are we going to set up shop? Well, the first step is finding planets that could potentially support life as we know it. Planets within the habitable zone of their stars, where the temperature is just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. And guess what? Astronomers have already discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars, and many of them are within that sweet spot, that Goldilocks zone, where life could potentially thrive. Take Proxima Centauri b, for example. See, it orbits the closest star to our own, just a stone's throw away on a cosmic scale. And it's a bit bigger than Earth, and while we need to learn more about its atmosphere and potential radiation, it's a prime candidate for further investigation. And then there's Kepler 442b, a planet about twice the size of Earth, orbiting a star very similar to our Sun. This planet sits smack dab in the middle of its habitable zone. It's a bit farther away, but hey, no interstellar journey is going to be a walk in the park. But what about planets that aren't orbiting stars? Rogue planets drifting through the galaxy like cosmic nomads. Some scientists believe that these planets, despite their lack of a sun, could still harbor life beneath their icy surfaces, warmed by internal heat. Imagine entire oceans on planets without a sun. The point is, the more we look, the more we realize that Earth, while special, may not be unique. There are likely billions upon billions of planets out there that could potentially support life. Planets with purple skies, planets with 2 suns, planets with gravity so strong you could barely lift your feet. Imagine waking up on a planet where the air smells like cinnamon and the plants glow in the dark. And it sounds like science fiction, but this is the future we're talking about. The future we're building towards. Chapter 4. Generation ships. Humanity's interstellar lifeboats. Now, let's face it, even with the most advanced technology we can imagine, traveling to another star system is going to take time. A long time. What if, and this is where things get really interesting, we can't achieve those mind-bending speeds? What if interstellar travel, at least for the foreseeable future, is still a multi-generational affair? Enter the concept of generation ships. Imagine gigantic spaceships, more like self-sustaining cities in space, carrying thousands, maybe even millions of people on a one-way journey to the stars. These ships would need to be completely self-sufficient. They would need to generate their own gravity, grow their own food, recycle their own air and water. They would be miniature Earths, hurtling through the void, carrying the hopes and dreams of an entire civilization. Life on a generation ship would be unlike anything we can imagine. Entire generations would be born, live out their lives, and die without ever setting foot on a planet. their descendants born in the black void of space would be the ones to finally reach that distant world. To step out onto a new planet and begin the next chapter in human history, it's a daunting concept, a testament to the human spirit, to our willingness to endure unimaginable hardships for the sake of future generations. But it begs the question, would you? Would you be willing to leave everything you know behind? To board a ship and embark on a one-way journey to the stars, knowing that you would never set foot on solid ground again? Would you sacrifice your own life, your own experiences, for the chance to give your children, your grandchildren, a future among the stars? The sun will die, that's a cosmic certainty. Earth, our pale blue dot, will change beyond recognition. But humanity, we are not bound by the fate of our sun. We are meant for more. Our destiny lies out there among the stars, waiting to be written by those brave enough to make the journey. The only question is, who will take that first step? Who will be the pioneers, the explorers who venture out into the great unknown? Will it be you? Will it be your children? Or will it be the generations to come after us, inheriting the stars because we dared to dream big, to push the boundaries of what's possible? But our journey into the cosmos doesn't end there. What if, out there in the vast expanse, we are not alone? What if on some distant world another intelligence looks up at the stars and wonders, as we do, if anyone else is out there? In our next episode, we'll delve into the possibility of alien life. Are we ready for first contact? Or will it be the greatest threat humanity has ever faced? Join us next time for episode 8. First contact, are we alone? Buckle up, because things are about to get terrifying. Like and subscribe if you would leave Earth. Next episode, First Contact, are we alone?